the most feisty competitors we have on the women's side. She loves a good battle. She's not scared. We see her up and riding right here.
Sakura Johnson grabbing the rail, getting a turn on her Slater design surfboard, arcs off the bottom, banks off the top again. So looking for the combo platter there with a little pocket ride and then finishing up with some turns. Just 18 years old, 3 seasons on the championship tour for Bettylou Sakura Johnson, North Shore native, queen of Haleiwa. So here's the replay, Jesse.
Yeah, great start for her. Could have been deeper, you know, like basically 80% of her surfing pipeline is just positioning, but this is a great pin turn right there, just like very vertical. Was able to get that board. Even she did that once again. That might have been one of the best ever backdoor tube rides we've ever seen, and she put it on a heat in the first 5 minutes. That's so impressive.
Here we go. Sakura double arm drag, backdoor barrel. Well negotiated for the Haleiwa girl right there. So that's what we want to see. You talked about positioning. Bettylou Sakura Johnson was in the perfect position.
There's a peak in front of her, and she just comes from behind and is able to sneak in that nice and clean barrel, come out, and actually somehow paddle back out, which today is not the easiest sometimes.
Like the double arm drag to slow down there, puts the handbrake on just for a moment to make sure she gets behind the curtain. From above, one more look.
Yeah, that's beautiful technique for her right there. And 1 or 2 quick bumps to adjust their line. And as you see right here, she's paddling just a little bit behind. Caroline didn't even look at that wave, and he had a great potential to get an average score right there. And actually an easy wave to ride, you know, not much intensity on the takeoff, as we see Caroline right here.
Caroline goes pipeline, gets behind the barrel, and comes out. An easy one for Caroline Marks. So we'll see the number that is going to come through for Caroline. Last score for Bettylou, a 5.67 for that backdoor barrel. The 3 P's incorporated there. Position, paddle, and then perform for Sakura. Here she goes again. From above, backdoor, pulls in, travels through this barrel, still traveling through it, and almost comes out right there. I like what I'm seeing.
Yes, I definitely like. They're swinging. They're putting themselves in the right spot, and Caroline had a nice left right there. On the other hand, just Caroline, just a very easy wave to ride for a pipe. You know, it's still very, any wave here is hard, but of intense, you know, like hollower wave. But as I mentioned right here, that wave went pretty high and tight, and she kind of just got clipped by the lip right there. Like, you touch her, and there's so much power involved in these waves that it's so easy for you to get buckled off. But great effort for her. She was going to look at a very healthy score if she had came out of that barrel. Nice takeoff for her right there. And yeah, nice cover up. She would have probably loved to be a little bit deeper. And what I've mentioned before, like when you're surfing pipeline and backdoor, you have to come from behind. Otherwise, the wave has so much power that just pushes you. And that's what happened right here. She was a little bit in front. Still a great ride for her.
Bettylou Sakura Johnson. Looks like we got a wave coming through here. Caroline looking left. Sakura looking right. We're going to stick with the backdoor wave for Sakura. Pumps through there. Nice adjustment of speed. Straightens out for completion. Bettylou Sakura Johnson looking to improve upon her 2.67. I think she just did that, Jesse.
Sakura, which she was deep enough, but she had that extra pump right there. That just put her a little bit in front, and then the wave started running. Not an easy wave. It's very exciting to be part of this finals right here because look at this.
Look at this one. Sakura, this thing's a beast. Draining down the line, spit through. Sakura Johnson comes out, and that was what we were waiting for.
Are you kidding me? That's the intensity that we were looking for. A double up out here. It's so hard to get, underneath, and that was beautiful wave from Sakura. And
wow.
Hey, check this out. Like, it starts to double up, and it gets on the first shelf right there. She has to knife it so nicely in 1, 2, 3 pumps coming after the spit. That was just perfectly reading. That was the best wave of the day so far on the women's side. And check this out. This paddle, the wave doubles up. She was just under enough. Nice double hand drag, and right there she's just starting paddle to the metal. 3 pumps coming out of this after the spit. That's miles ahead of her 6-point ride. So that was as good as it gets for backdoor. Right here, she stalls, identify the wave's going to start running. 1, 2, and the third, and she shifts the foot forward too. Like, you see her back foot is in front of the front of the pad right there, as you see it. And that just gives her the stability and the drive that she needs for that wave. I mean, I'm sure it does, but like this is basically as good as he gets, and she's going for another wave. She's on a heater right now. Let's see what's going to happen.
Talk about rhythm. Another bubble traveling through the green room, but this one will not let her out. That 9.7 for Sakura. But it's going to be Bettylou Sakura Johnson moving on into semifinal 2.